You want to drop weight, right? And fast. So let's go ahead and check out the 5 top misconceptions about rapid fat loss. Coming up on Not Born to Be Fat. Number 1. It is not healthy to lose more than 0.5 kilograms per week, 1 pound per week. It's not healthy, not healthy. Number 2, you're going to lose lean mass and not fat. Number 3, you're going to get everything back. Number 4, if you lose weight that fast, your skin will remain loose. And final, number 5, you will suffer hunger and you will stop in the middle of it. Okay, I imagine you have heard this for yourself many times, but in my case they came when I was right in the middle of my dieting experience. I've lost maybe 20 kilos and I started to have comments from people saying that, oh, what you're doing is not right. And funny enough, these people were overweight. And so I started to think there is something to it. Why they're criticizing me that I'm getting results and they are still fat. So I started to see that this is another form of resistance. We spoke about this in the first video. You can check it. The link is in the description down below. And resistance is a very powerful thing. And these people were going through this denial phase that they cannot accept that what I'm doing is working because they don't want to do it themselves. So they have to criticize me. How can you overweight motherfucker criticizing me that I've lost 30 kilos without any single issue, right? But they're partially right. Not every diet works, so you must know what you're doing. We will discuss this deeply in other videos, but for the moment let's focus on these 5 questions and let's start with the number 1. It's not healthy to lose more than X kilograms or pounds per week. So let's split it in 2 parts. First, it's not healthy, and then to lose whatever it is per week. It's not healthy. What does it even mean? You know, I always reply, is it healthy for you, like overweight, 20 kilos, 30 kilos, whatever it is, to just walk on your knees that have to support all that extra weight? Is it healthy for you to do that even one day more? Is it healthy for your heart to beat surrounded, wrapped around a thick layer of fat? Is that healthy for you? Well, I would say it isn't. So what is the less danger for you? Is it to have a drastic change of habit or to keep to be the way you are? You tell me. I choose to change my habits and I got rid of all these problems. My knees are okay, my heart doesn't skip a bit, and I'm totally healthy now. I'm really totally healthy, I can say that. I've done all my blood analysis and everything is fine. So this healthy thing, it's a fat bullshit. You should not lose more than X kilos or pounds per week. This is quite tough to discuss. It's like very hard to prove they're wrong, but let's focus on one thing. We're trying to lose fat and not lean mass. We are not trying to just lose muscle tissues. We want to lose fat. And fat is something that in today's modern life we really don't need. Fat is there to provide you energy on the day that you don't have food. And this doesn't happen very often today, does it? And fat is there to to warm up your internal organs from the cold of the environment, but this doesn't happen really often today, right? That you have to use only your fat to warm you up. You have clothes, you have fancy clothes. You can spend your money to buy your clothes, you can spend money to buy your food. So the fat, as it was invented by Mother Nature, we don't need it today. So if it's something that it's not necessary to our body, at least not in this large amount of 10 kilos, 20 kilos, 30 kilos, whatever it is, we don't need that much fat. So if we get rid of it, it doesn't matter how quick you get rid of it, you don't need it. So that's the whole point of the story here. You have to keep on yourself the fat that you need to carry on a proper life. But that is a very small amount. It's less than 10% of your body weight. Okay, so you do the math, but you probably need 6 kilos of fat. You don't need 26, you don't need 36. So all the rest has to go, and can go very, very quickly. So this brings us to the next question number 2, that it is you will lose lean mass and not fat. Well, that depends on how you diet, and the whole point of me being here talking to you is that I have to explain you how to do this, because there are certain diets out there that are really wrong. Like, for example, this is something my sister has done like 1,000 times, is to start a diet and to eat vegetables, because they don't have so many calories, so you eat that and you lose weight. Yeah, right, you lose weight, but you're not losing fat, you're losing lean mass and fat. So that is bad. It's bad because you want to lose only fat, because the fat you don't need, the lean mass you need. So I agree with these people that they have this concern, but what we are doing here is nothing like that. So be sure that if you listen to me, if you follow my advice, if you watch my videos, you will learn how to diet properly, and you will learn how to lose only fat. Question number 3. You will get everything back. This is my favorite, right? Why? Because as we just said, the fat is not necessary. So the only reason why the fat is stored in the first place is to have a buffer of energy to be used when the food is not available. Now, you are storing all this because you are eating too much, so you have a abundance of energy that is stored in the form of fat. But when you lose the fat only, it is not replaced because it is not necessary. So that's the whole point. And why do you get weight back when you are making a bad diet? Exactly what we said at point 2, that if you're losing lean mass that you need, this you're going to get back, and quickly. As soon as you start to eat again, this is coming back. There's no way around it. It's coming back. So if you are eating salad and a lot of vegetables and whatever these kind of things, you are losing mostly lean mass and some fat. So if you lose 5 kilos, the day you stop eat vegetables and you eat like meat, beef, chicken, whatever it is, that you are going to get the lean mass back. And that is very normal. And that is very healthy for your body to get this back, because it wasn't healthy to eat only vegetables. You understand that? So they are right on this, but we are not going to do that kind of diet. We are not going to lose lean mass, so we are not going to get anything back. We will not get the fat back, and you gotta believe this. You can try for yourself, you can follow my suggestions, you can do your diet, and you will see that if you lose 10 kilos, that will be lost. There's no getting back, nothing. Number 4. If you lose weight, that fast your skin will become loose. Now, this is funny because there is really no reason to even think that. Think like a balloon or something that you stretch, right? Something that you break. The skin breaks, stretches, and it doesn't go back. And this is like if you break something, it doesn't come unbroken, it's just broken. So the process of stretching occurs in the enlargement of your body, not in the shrinking, right? So it is the opposite. If you gain weight quickly, like really fast, your skin will not have the time to adapt to this change, and it will just snap, and then it will become loose. Okay, but this is if you gain weight too quickly. It's not if you lose weight too quickly. If you lose weight too quickly, there is no too quickly, basically. So if you lose weight fast, the skin will just contract. And if your skin is damaged by your previous gaining weight, that's another story. That unfortunately that you can't change. But most of cases your skin is fine and it will go back in place and you will look really nice. If otherwise, you can consider surgery to remove the excess of skin. That's totally another story. I'm not going to talk about that, but that's a possibility. And number 5, the last point that these people are making is you're going to suffer hunger and you will quit. Now, this is a very serious point, and it's not for the part of the hunger, it is for the part of the quitting. You will be tempted to quit, and this will be for many reasons, but not for hunger. You will not be hungry. This I can promise, I can guarantee that you will not be hungry. But you will be tempted to quit because like your friends are eating and you want to go to a party and you want to have fun, and life has to be like beautiful, and so there are many reasons why you will want to quit. Plus your ego will tell you to quit. But it's not because you will be hungry. Losing weight properly, losing fat, is something that generates a mechanism in your body that will prevent you to be hungry. Okay, so don't worry about that. They are totally wrong on this. There's no pain involved in this kind of diet. The pain is here. Okay, the pain is only mental. You need willpower to do this, and you need a very strong willpower. We will learn how to develop that. There are techniques, but mostly it is like that, seeing your results and seeing how amazing it is that you are losing weight every day, and your efforts are paying off and your body is changing. This will motivate you and it will prevent you from quitting. Alright, these were the 5 top misconceptions about rapid fat loss. And coming up on this channel, more videos about dieting, which is the correct way to do it, how to do it, and more about gym, exercise, and what else you should know about losing fat. If you're curious and you want to know everything now, you can go check my book on Amazon. The book is called You Weren't Born to Be Fat, and you can find the link in the description down below. Right, that's it for today. Andrea here for Not Born to Be Fat. I'm signing off. I'll see you at the next one.